Aboriginals. We're in talk mode. Today we discuss my top 5 most anticipated video games. Now, we're narrowing this down to ones that have been announced or we know that they definitely exist. And that brings me to number 5 on my list is gonna be GTA 6. Now, GTA 5 was a brilliant game, amazing game, but when it came out, I was like 22 years old, so I had a lot more time on my hands to get involved in the GTA Online aspect of it. But since then, I've fallen off, and it's been a really, really long time since I had a GTA fix. So GTA 6 is number 5 on my list, and the only reason it's that far down as well is because, well, it's gonna be a while till that comes out, right? Everyone saw the leaks over the last few days, and you know what? Still early in development, so it's gonna be a little while till we see GTA 6, and that's why it's number 5 on the list. Number 4 is gonna be Hogwarts Legacy. Now, Hogwarts Legacy obviously due to come out in February 2023. It was due to come out end of this year, but it got delayed. Um, that game looks really, really good, but I'm still a little bit apprehensive about how it's actually going to play. Is it going to be how we imagine it to be? There's a few things they've confirmed, like Quidditch is not going to be in the game. And how will we find this game that's based way before the Harry Potter storyline? So there'll be things we recognize, but we probably won't see any characters that we know from the series itself. It'll be characters we may have heard of. So that's going to be a little bit interesting. We'll see how that goes, but I'm really looking forward to that. Trailers have shown some good things. The most recent trailer I'm not quite sure about. It looked a lot darker of a game, but I guess that's going to be interesting, and we'll see where that story takes us. So really, really interested in that one. Number 3, we have God of War Ragnarok. Now, if you played God of War 2018, that was a masterpiece. Such a brilliant game. And then at the recent State of Play, we saw another trailer for God of War Ragnarok, and that looks phenomenal. So really, really looking forward to that. I was never a God of War fan. I didn't play the earlier ones. I think I remember trying to play God of War 3 on the PS3, and I really didn't like it. So getting into God of War 2018, that was a completely fresh experience for me. I don't know all of Kratos' story and all of that, so the fact that they made it so it was like a fresh story was pretty cool, and this is the continuation of that. So it is really interesting. The Norse mythology and all of that is interesting as well, and the gameplay looks brilliant. I can't wait for this game, and it's gonna be really, really sick. So that is due out in November, I believe. Yeah, looking forward to it. That's the game of the year for this year, I hope. Right, we're on to number 2. Now, when this game was announced slash teased at last year's PlayStation Showcase, I believe, man, I went mental. I am so glad that Insomniac have managed to get another Marvel property under their belt. We got Wolverine coming out, and we don't know when it's due, but thinking of the way Insomniac work, we're looking at probably 2024. These lot turnover games like no man's business, and it's something that I'm really, really like itching to get my hands on or get to see more of it, because we don't know what it's going to be like. I think the last game I played where Wolverine was a main character was Wolverine X-Men Origins or something like that. That was on PS3. Now the story and all of the game was like nothing special, but I enjoyed playing as Wolverine, and I think a Wolverine game made by Insomniac, should be absolutely crazy. The teaser was great. So yeah, we're really looking forward to that, and I hope we hear more about it soon. There hasn't been a PlayStation showcase this year. Don't know if there's gonna be one, but hopefully at the next one, whenever that is, we get to hear about Wolverine, which would be really cool. And at number one, based on my love of Insomniac, we're looking at Spider-Man 2. Now, Spider-Man 2, we've only really seen a teaser for it, but if it's anything like the first one or Miles Morales, I'm gonna absolutely love this game. I spent as much time as I could in that Spider-Man universe in that last game that Insomniac released, and in Miles Morales. Completely 100%ed the shit out of all of it and got the platinums and all of that. It was such a great game, and I've been a fan of the Spider-Man games like since way back PS1 days. So really enjoy just the whole it's open world in a city. You're Spider-Man. You're just flying around and you're beating up bad guys and stuff. And the story is great. Loads of Easter eggs, all of that. That's kind of what I enjoy in a game. Nice single player experience, and it's not over long, but it's not so short either. And you can spend more time in it if you want to by doing all the side missions and going after all the collectibles and all that. But if you don't want to do that, then you can still play this game and just play the main story, and it's great. And the fact that they're bringing in Venom, they got Miles Morales, they got Spider Man in the same game, man, it looks really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that's coming out in 2023. We can only hope. Insomniac got a really good track record over the last few years, just releasing banger after banger. So hopefully we see Spider-Man 2 in 2023, and that finishes my list. Spider-Man 2 at number 1, Wolverine at number 2, God of War Ragnarok at number 3, and we have Hogwarts Legacy at number 4, and GTA 6 closing off the list at number 5. There are like a couple of other games that I'm interested in, but I wouldn't like. They're not my most anticipated, so I want to give a couple of shout outs to a few games that some have been announced and some haven't been, but these we know they kind of exist. So we got Assassin's Creed Mirage, which has just been announced. They're going back to their roots. Really looking forward to that. That seems to be something that a lot of people have been asking for a little while, and yeah, it'd be nice to see where they take it. Ghost of Tsushima 2 has been rumored for a little while. They haven't confirmed that it exists, but that must be what Sucker Punch is working on now, and that looks absolutely brilliant. And Ghost of Tsushima 1 was mental, so hopefully number 2 is in the works. And I think those two games outside of the top 5 are really the ones I'm looking forward to. There is other stuff that I will play, but I don't know if I call it my most anticipated. We got Tekken 8 just been announced at the last state of play. FIFA 23 even, sorry, the last FIFA, that's coming out in a few days time, really, at the time of recording this. So looking forward to playing that as well. But again, no, not the most anticipated thing. Thank you guys very much for listening. Let me know what is your most anticipated game. Is it any of these 5 that I've listed here, or the honorable mentions that I mentioned? Yeah, let me know. Take care, guys. Thank you. Bye.